This goes to everybody in the board over there. Now, out of all the animes that you had dubbed, whether it might be good or, well, not so good, which one was considered to be...
I'll see you outside.
Everything Travis does is good.
It's gold!
That's right, fancy boy.
Which role was considered to be your greatest performance out of all the animes?
Like, that we're most proud of?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, again, I think Mustang was the most complete character. He had the most highs and lows. But aside from Mustang, who I think would be my obvious answer, I really liked Pierre and Aquarion. He was this really happy-go-lucky guy, but he had a lot of taxing moments. And if you haven't seen Aquarion, I encourage you to watch it. It's a really fun show. She's in it. A lot of good people are in it, and we had a good time. Vic was in it.
And you know, we did a show called what was that show? The show that I was the king of the demons and you were the
Shuffle.
Shuffle. That was fun. I think that was like the first thing that you and I did together, like after
I get stuck
Fullmetal.
with a Jake in mine.
I'm sorry. I'll trade you because I love you.
I'd say I'm probably most proud of my work in Koda-chan, just because it was so hard, you know, and it took so much energy and so much time, and by the end there, it really was my baby because I was directing it and producing it and being Sana, and so I put a lot of myself into that, and it was fun.
I really think it depends on the day you catch us.
It does, it really does.
You know, I mean, if you consider the fact that most anime series are 26 episodes long, well, that means that Fullmetal was twice as long as those, and then you consider the OVAs and the video games and all the extra stuff, and the movie. I got to play Ed longer than most of the other roles that I've ever played. So I love him for because of all the time I spent doing that character and how well-rounded he was, just like Travis said Mustang was. But then there are several other shows that I could not discount, that really meant a lot to me and I feel like turned out really well. I'm still waiting for the second volume of Oran to start. Well, I know it just was released. In fact, they're selling it in the dealer's room. And actually, my sweet little Ed over there got me a copy of it because I couldn't wait for my free copy. But I think that's a wonderful show, and of course we're not ever sure how things are going to turn out when we record. You kind of have to see them when they're finished and put together. So I'm hoping that the feedback from the second half of Oran will be really positive.
Now the third question I want to
Oh wait,
ask.
hold on. Hold the third question and let's get to some people's first questions.
Okay.
How about that? Yes, right beside you.
Okay. This is for Travis. You please do Roy's evil laugh.
Do I have an evil laugh? Oh, you mean like...
Dogs.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't sound evil at all. It's very friendly. I like kitties. Why are you afraid?
Blue hair.
As most of us probably know, more and more animes are being put online for free legally. Oh, it's how I started watching Mushishi, and I bought all of it. Okay, so it is a way for some of us to watch series that we're not so sure that we want to buy, and it is a way for companies to sort of compete with fan subbers and try and get rid of them. So I was wondering how you feel about putting anime online for free legally.
For free legally?
Legally.
Because Funimation does it.
Well, to an extent, but they do it for the purpose of promoting sales. I mean, it's all about promoting sales. Here's the thing, you guys. Anime cost money to produce. All of these Japanese companies spend lots of money to hire people, to write stories, to do sketches, to do anime cells, to record audio. I mean, lots of money goes into making these. It's impossible to give it away because then they don't have money to make the next one. Even as something as piddly as my music CDs, somebody comes up to me and goes, "Are these free?" Well, no, I had to pay to have them made. I mean, I couldn't. You can't do that. You can't pour money into something and then just give it away. At some point, you're gonna have to stop. You won't be able to continue to do things. So I think it's a cool idea if you can use it for promotional purposes, or that's one of the reasons. Like New Type will put a disc of like episode 1 or episode 1 and 2 of a series for free into New Type, because they're hoping that you'll watch the first couple episodes for free and go, "Oh, I like this. I want to see more." But usually, for the most part, it's not the companies that are making these projects that are putting this stuff online for free. It's usually fans or people that are ripping legitimate DVDs and putting it up there illegally. If the company decides to do it, sure, it's their prerogative because it's their property. But usually, it's not the companies that are doing that. It's fans that are doing it, and it's not. They don't have the right to do that.
Although
It's not their choice to
Funimation
make.
is putting some stuff on iTunes now, so that's
Well,
pretty cool.
again, for purchase, but
Yeah,
Funimation's doing everything they can.
They're even doing
to
some
appeal.
Xbox Live stuff, which is pretty cool.
Well, and one of the big complaints that fans have for why they watch illegally stuff online illegally is, I want to see what happens. It takes too long to get the next set of episodes, right? So Funimation listens to that and they respond in kind by doing what? By releasing the whole first half of Oron in one clump. 13 episodes at one time, and then a few months later, the other half. And some series they're releasing in their entirety. So they're doing their best to appease the fans' requests and yet try to make money, because if the companies that make anime don't make money at it, they'll stop making it, and we all lose.
Yes.
We all lose. You may think in the short term that you saved $12, woohoo! I got to watch this for free and didn't buy it. Multiply yourself by 1,000,000, and companies go out of business, and then you don't have any more anime, we don't have any more chances to work for you, everybody loses.
Which is happening. Which is happening. You in the stripes.
I'm wondering, all the voices that you've done in video games, that was anime, which is your favorite?
Favorite video game voice?
Yeah.
That's hard.
I know, gosh. Oh, I can't even say it yet. So I think, we can say that me and Travis were cast in a game and we got to do motion capture for it as well.
That's so cool!
And it's so fun! And we went to Japan and we did mocap for a couple weeks, and then we came back to America, and then we recorded our voice, so we were dubbing to our own picture, which is pretty freaking cool. And we both got pretty awesome characters, and it's a really awesome game, and we just can't talk about it yet because I think it's coming out at the end of.
Oh, come on!
I hope so. Oh, mocap. Do you know what that is? Right, motion capture, where we had to put on these really dorky outfits that are skin tight with Velcro on them, and they put little balls all over you, and then you move around and you fight and do all sorts of random stuff.
Yeah, which is cool because you have these, reflective balls that are sensors all over you. So I do, but I'm not showing them. You get your butt in the chair. Don't rip your shirt. I'm not letting go. So you can walk around and do all these fighting things, and the cool part is there's a computer that kind of shows up an image on the wall at the same time that you're there. So you'll be standing there and you'll go like that, and your computer generated image, this huge character goes right up on the screen in real time. So you start doing dances and stuff, and it's breaking down, and you're doing and it just never ends. It's hours and hours of fun. Plus they do the facial stuff, which means they take 25 to 30 of these little bitty balls and they stick them all over your face, so when you move your face, the characters are going rawr, rawr, rawr. Get out there.
Let me see one.
Okay, wait.
We're not allowed to, we get in trouble. Okay, next question in the very back.